All right, shalom, shalom.
Shalom.
Back at you with another lesson. First and foremost, we want to give all praise, glory, and honor unto Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'Hashem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone that do rule well, and peace and salutations to you, sincere Akim, pushing the truth throughout the four corners of the earth, risking your lives and freedom to do so now more so than ever. The title of this lesson is "This Generation is Disrespectful," man. This generation is disrespectful, man. Wow. That's going on?
Yeah, since what, about a month ago?
Just now? Oh.
Yeah, see, I can't upload shit. I don't try on this is my main channel.
Yeah,
so
man.
See, Esau, motherfucker.
Esau blocking our videos. You know, the famine of the word is coming soon.
Right. It's like I ain't even take it to another.
Oh, you good. The famine of the word is on its way, man. You know? But I got a scripture I'm going to bring out. This is Ezekiel chapter 9 and verse 4. It says, "And the Lord said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry, for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof."
And the Hebrew word for that word mark right there is tawah, right? That's a spiritual mark. That's not necessary. That's not that mark that these weirdos that talk about. Oh, yeah. See, the word mark right there is the same that's in Revelation. No, it's not, nigga. And you're being deceitful, and the Lord's going to destroy you,
man. Right. That's a different word, you know what I'm saying, than the one in Revelation. The one in Revelation is charagma,
which is an imprint, an incision.
Right, a thing stamped and printed upon you,
right.
Which that's talking about the mark of the beast, which is actually dealing with buying or selling. So a lot of you guys, y'all talk about is this or that, but that's dealing with buying or selling. You know, that's why we say that it's the MOTB. I mean the RFID. Okay, and you see how everything is gearing up towards, this you see these kiosks at Walmart or Target that self-pay,
self-checkout. Wendy's.
Yeah, anywhere.
Yeah.
It's all self-checkout now.
Mm-hmm.
The machines, they still taking cash, but even everywhere has access to you being able to pay for things with a chip.
Right.
Even the vending machines. So everything is just the next phase. Like you talking, the brother just did the lesson just now about the next phase, which is undoing the dollar. The physical, tangible dollar,
right,
and setting up that digital dollar.
Well, in the 1970s, right? Just give a bit of a history lesson on living. You know what I mean? This lesson is not meant to go too long, but I'm just give you like a little quick rundown. In 1970, all right, the dollar, was taken. It used to be backed by gold standard, right? That was the gold standard was back was physically backing the dollar in the 1970s under President Nixon. All right, the dollar was taken away from the gold standard. Right. That was the start of it. Okay. Now that the dollar has been for the last 40 to 50 years not backed by anything, nothing tangible, right? We call it the FRN, the Federal Reserve Note, right? Backed by nothing. Naturally, when you leave from that system, you're going to go to a digital system also backed by nothing, right? So it's just one thing that led to another. This time they're just speeding it up a little faster. That's all.
That's right.
But sticking in what the brother's saying, the name of the lesson, this generation is disrespectful, man.
Right. You see how, they making songs about we smoking on this person, we smoking on that person, he dead now, you know what I'm saying, we killed him, this and that, you know what I'm saying? Like they got this nigga named Honeycomb Brazy.
Oh, yeah, I heard about him.
Yeah.
He's from Mobile, ain't
he? Yeah. Mobile. He's from Alabama. Yeah. And he just say the most disrespectful things about the dead, you know what I'm saying, and the people that he done killed, or whatever the case may be. Just reveling in that shit, like, and that's just one level of it, you know what I'm saying, being disrespectful towards authorities, parents, just any type of authority, even the men of the Lord, right? Because they don't want to listen to nobody. They don't take correction. What does the scripture say about people like that? Correction, they would destroy, there would be no remedy.
I got hella precepts, bro.
Yeah, you got it.
This This is 1 Corinthians. So 1 Corinthians 15 and 33. First Corinthians 15 and 33, it says, be not deceived, evil communications corrupt good manners. So, you know what I'm saying, he talked about honeycomb brazen, right? Which he has an image, all right, of him, which your image is just who you are, what you practice, the type of lifestyle you live. His lifestyle is, or his music is geared towards disrespecting people. And he's influencing a whole generation of people that come behind him to be as disrespectful. Now, what is that going to do? That's going to increase hostilities in the street. People are going to get shot more. That's good for business for Esau. Esau is in the blood business, right? So as disrespect, all right. See, because Esau, if you notice, them small hats, they always in the middle. Let's get a beef starting. We want to get your numbers up.
Yeah.
Okay. What did they do with 50 Cent when he first came out? Listen, we need you to come in with a beef, right? And we need to build that upon that, and we can sell albums. And the shit was right.
Mm-hmm.
Get Rich or Die Trying is one of the top-selling hip-hop albums of all time. Mm-hmm. Built off of beef with him and Ja Rule.
Yep.
Right? Honeycomb Brazy is just the next iteration of that. Okay? And these kids, they're listening to this shit. These children, Slocky, which they are kids, baby goats, born for sacrifice. Because this is what our people lean for, right? Honeycomb Brazy is the next iteration of, okay, I'm going to talk shit about this next rapper or this neighborhood over here, right? Yeah, I'm from Mobile, but nigga, I'm the hardest in Mobile.
Yeah. All these niggas, they want to be like Scarface or some shit, like some type of, some type of serial killer. Mm-hmm. They coming off with that persona like, yo, I'm a serial killer. Now, Jay got talent. He might, he could spit a rap or whatever, but the shit that he's saying is crazy. Mm-hmm. The shit that they be saying is crazy. They be talking about the dead, killing niggas and shit, but that's just one level of it. Like I said, like, them going up against their parents, not listening to no parents and shit. Ultimately, the Lord got to destroy this whole place, man. Right. We're talking about how there's no judgment. Let me finish reading this. Ezekiel chapter, let me grab this. Proverbs 29 and 1, it says, he that being often reproved hardeneth his neck shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. And that goes for, even us, but that goes for especially this new generation. They don't want to hear shit. That's why the scripture said there's a generation whose teeth are as knives. You know what I'm saying? Where's that at? Oh yeah, let me go back to Ezekiel. Ezekiel 9 and 5. It says, and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite. Let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Which means to kill. Okay, the Lord is gonna literally wipe out, a whole generation of Israelites. The majority of our people, man. The old, the young. It says slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women. What we're trying to tell you is the Lord gonna bring serious judgment to our people, man. Now, anybody in their right mind, it's kind of hard to stare at a whole bunch of like when they be having them shootings with them children in them schools, and they be coming through and shooting up the school and shit, like Columbine or that shit that happened in Texas or whatever. That's some rough shit to have to actually like stare at and witness. But that's how it's gonna be worse than that. The times that we're going into, it's gonna be major slaughter, man. Major slaughter and shit. Some of y'all gonna have to be forced to watch. Whether it be whether you. Yeah, whether you a child and the Lord judge you by taking out your peoples and shit, you gotta watch your mom and dad and everybody you love get slaughtered and shit. And you gotta watch.
Look at Gaza.
Yeah,
people literally watching their own people. One day we're here, we're talking, and the next day people are blown apart.
Yep. That's the type of judgment the Lord gonna bring through it. So, because I was watching this show, it's called The Last Kingdom or whatever. And basically, these niggas came through to slaughter these people, man. And they held this boy they held him like to look at it, and it was just slaughtering all of the children and shit, just slaughtering all the children. And you know they had knives and shit, but even with a gun, that shit is crazy. Like to just when everybody's bodies just falling on top of each other. That's what happens when you go against the Lord. That's what this the type of shit. You know, this the type of judgment we talk about it, but when you put it in like, yo, it's gonna be body on body on body. You might have a couple people under there faking like they dead and survive, hiding under somebody else's body.
The Lord had these soldiers go back, you know, because they teach you in the military.
And kick them
double
over.
Tap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Kicking the bodies,
you know
and shit. Can't have no survivors. You know, kicking the bodies over and shit. You know, Then this one's still alive.
Right.
Wait, no, boom.
Yeah, right. Double tap.
And they ain't gonna care, like we said, no pity. So they ain't gonna be like, oh, I'm just a kid. They ain't gonna give a shit. You know? Because you got compassion on a child right now. Like, if you see a little kid walking in the street or some shit, like, where your mommy at? Where your mama? You know what I'm saying? What you doing out here by yourself? That shit ain't gonna fly no more, man. That shit gonna be like, nigga, get the fuck out.
Right.
He can have a bomb in his bag.
Right. In his diaper. You know? I got precept.
Yeah.
This is Proverbs. This is Proverbs 30 and 11. It says, there is a generation that curseth their father and doth not bless their mother. That's
right. That's this generation, man. They got no respect for the elderly. They got no respect for the the elders or whatever. You even got that going on amongst Israelites. And even in this thing of ours, man, you got young and up and coming dudes, disrespecting men that been there before. Right. That's that generation, man.
It says there is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness.
Right, that self-righteousness, shit, that's really pride is what it is. Yep. My shit don't stink, can't nobody tell me shit.
Y'all niggas just old. Y'all niggas old, man. You don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you just old, nigga. You don't know what's going on, bro. You don't know what's going on for real. Yeah, just an older Jake just trying to give you some good advice, man.
Or you too young.
Yeah.
You too young. You don't know shit. You too
That's
fucking young.
Yeah. It says there is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness. There is a generation, oh, how lofty are their eyes, and their eyelids are lifted up.
And the Lord hates that shit. He hates a proud look, right? You said how lofty are their eyes. A proud look. Pride, is not made for men. Pride goes before destruction and all of that stuff. And these kids are prideful as hell. They ain't never got slapped before. They ain't never got punched in the face. A lot of them, we got slapped. We got beat. We got punched. We got ass whooping. So we know what it feels. We know what wrath feels. We know.
Some of us got jumped.
Yeah. We done been in different situations where, like, your life, you had to, humble yourself down and shit. Otherwise, this shit ain't gonna end well. Right. These little niggas now, they don't know nothing about that. They got no chill button. What it's gonna be with the Lord. He about to really show them, man. Right. He about to really show this generation. You see what's going on. Right. The ones that's younger than me. I'm talking about. Right. I'm about to be like 30. But I'm talking about like, these teens now. You know what I mean? These 14s, 15s, even the babies coming up now is all bad too.
Well, they call it Generation Z for a reason. What's the last alphabet in the American language? Z. It's over. This is that last generation, man. We believe this through the spirit of power. How about Shema Shah? We don't believe that the Lord is going to stretch us out for another 40, 50 years. Now, listen, it's up to the Lord's, fruition. We don't control anything, but we have faith that the Lord is getting ready to end this thing soon. Soon enough, anyway. Right? Yeah, because it can't go no further than this.
Because that's that whole, corruption and shit. Corruption, And it's going to come point in time when the Lord going to get rid of the corruption. Right. That's in, let me see, 2nd Esdras, chapter 6 and verse 27. For evil shall be put out, and deceit shall be quenched. As for faith, it shall flourish, corruption shall be overcome, and the truth which have been so long without fruit shall be declared. And so all of this corruption and shit, that shit gonna be overcome. All of these wicked ass children, young women, young men out here just doing whatever they want to do, not listening to the Lord's men or even the authorities of Esau. They don't listen to no fucking body. Esau have his hands full with these niggas when they come through. They running up in stores, they breaking shit, they stealing shit, they running out.
They shooting teachers. I ain't never used to never hear that coming out. I ain't never heard a Jake child shooting teachers.
Right.
I ain't never really heard that. Yeah, they would fight them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, but then we had in-school suspension or something like that. And then, you know, that really a lot of times it'd be like the teachers, they get the chance to beat up on these little Jake children.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But now you got children coming to school, you know what I'm saying, shooting up the teachers, man.
Right, and Esau, all you little niggas, you know, because really, you know, a lot of them is Jake, you know, the Judites, the young Judites acting crazy and shit. The Lord gonna send Esau against y'all niggas, man, to slaughter y'all, man. There's a lot of y'all, some of y'all don't even carry guns. A lot of them do, you know, but they just be acting crazy, bro. Right. Just out of order, Watch when the Lord, when the devil come down with great wrath.
Well, you quoted something earlier. What, Ezekiel 9:4?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Slay utterly old and young.
Yep.
It doesn't matter. What we're getting at, the message we're getting at is that this is such a disrespectful, on so many different levels, you know what I'm saying, society that we reside in.
Yeah.
That the mass judgment that the Lord is getting ready to come with is going to be more than justified.
Yeah.
And that when the Lord comes with that mass judgment, there's going to be confusion at first, but eventually the men of the Lord are going to say, well, we told you.
Yeah.
You know, then it should be known that a prophet was among you.
That's right, man. And the same thing. Those are the 2/3. You already know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of people are born on the earth right now. A lot of these people born so they could get judged in this time, man.
That's right.
You can see it's getting ready to come to pass, because while they getting more disrespectful, right, and not taking heed to what's going on, the spirit of war is brewing with these other nations and everything. The economy is like you said, going under.
Right.
You know, things are happening in the spirit, you know what I'm saying, prophetically. And they not fit for that shit. Being brought up in America, being like a lot of y'all, you know, a lot of these kids, they think like they got the hard life. Nigga, you live in America. You think you have a hard life. You ain't got no fucking hard life. You live in a one world government.
Go to Gaza.
You got all these motherfucking protections and benefits from these fucking people, man. Women more than men, but nevertheless.
Right.
And you be over here acting like somebody done wronged you and shit. You know what I'm saying? The Lord got something for that ass though.
Right.
Because you getting judged. Oh, you under the curses, so now you angry at everybody.
Right.
You know?
Right. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm more angry than the next nigga. This nigga more angry.
Right.
You don't even know. This nigga might have lost his whole family. You know, his wife done left him, you know what I'm saying, for his best friend. Children despise him, don't even call him dad no more. You over here talking about, oh, woe is me. That's why we counsel Jake that's in the truth. Yo, like, listen, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just stay the course. Keep doing your lessons. Just keep going on the highways and hedges, man. Yeah, we're going to deal with times and days where you be like, man, I don't want to deal with nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to, you know, those days happen. They happen, right? But, man, you don't want to be a people of this world, man.
And I was going to say, there's always somebody tougher than you.
Yep.
You know, everybody thinks that they so tough and shit and want to cry and complain. You know, this new generation, that's all they do is bitch and complain. They don't want to deal. They can't deal with nothing. They want the easy way out. Nah, bro. There's always somebody that's going to be tougher than you, and you're going to meet them. Right. The Lord going to put them in your path. You're going to get folded up.
There are evil. What does it say? Scripture say there's evil spirits created for the day of wicked. For the day of vengeance, yeah. Let me finish all this precept real quick. This is Proverbs 30:14. It says, there is a generation whose teeth are swords, and their jaw teeth as knives, to devour the poor from off the earth and the needy from among men. Mm-hmm. That's right. So, Lord, you know, the Lord has these little disrespectful niggas and niggettes walking amongst us, talking a bunch of crap, you know what I'm saying?
Bullshit.
That they can't back up themselves, but they talk it in a way to try to intimidate you.
Yeah.
You don't understand. A lot of us who have lived life a little bit that have actually seen shit, you know, like, you know what I'm saying, they actually seen people get blown away right in front of us, right? Then seen actual people get stabbed up, right? We done actually seen these things, man. That shit don't, that tough talk don't phase us, man.
The big ass, we done seen the big puddles of blood dripping down the street. You know, when the blood be dripping all the way down the block, and you like, damn, what the fuck happened over here? Oh yeah, son, such and son. You know, like, yeah, bro, this shit is real, bro. So, hey, you know, but the Lord, he gonna give you what you asking for. You know, since you don't want to be, you know, you don't want to fear the Lord, you don't want to, you know, obey, you know, the ordinances or whatever. The Lord got something special for y'all, man. He got something special for babies, young children, even to preteen, prepubescence, all the way up to the young adults and shit, and you adults. And you older niggas.
The Lord just give you a preview in Gaza. You know what I'm saying? He's showing you he don't care.
He don't care, no.
He's showing you he don't care. Oh, listen, the children are on the respiratory system. They're locked, you know what I'm saying? The little babies are in the respiratory, and the IDF soldiers are going there and they're fucking unplugging the kids off the respiratory, man. That's heartless. But they're led by the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai. Because there's an ordinance in the scripture that says Satan, Revelation 12:12, Satan's gonna come down with great wrath upon the earth.
Right, the devil. This Proverbs 20:11 says, even a child is known by his doings, whether his work be pure or whether it be right.
That's right. And the Lord's work, okay, through these children, there's some that are gonna be saved. Okay, they're gonna be saved on this side out of Babylon the Great and all these different other places that are of the elect. Yep. Then there's some that are gonna get saved just for the judgment. You got a prime example of that, you know what I'm saying, in the story of the two she bears, man, and the 42 children.
That's right.
Okay, them she bears were indiscriminate. They went through and ate and killed everybody in that whole little dust up. They was fucking with Elijah.
This Deuteronomy 16:19. Thou shalt not wrest judgment. Thou shalt not respect persons. Neither take a gift, for a gift of blind the eyes of the wise, and pervert the words of the righteous. So we don't respect persons. The Lord don't respect persons. You know what I'm saying? It's because in this way it teach you, it's a child. You know, it's a child. You know, you can't do that. You can't do that. But my spirit is like, yo, put her to death. She's wicked, man. Right. She gotta die now.
Right.
And that Jake be in that spirit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you a child. You stepping, you crossing the line.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody knows that. That's like low key. That's like a child trying to one up with you. Like, yo, you want to fight me? Like and you just a child.
Like a little girl, you know, twerking on video. That boils my fucking blood, man. And their mothers and their fathers and they're bigging that type of activity up, man. You gotta put that shit to death. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, we can't bring that into the kingdom.
Nah.
Twerking is gonna be left in Babylon the Great. Okay? Twerking and all this other bullshit.
Yeah. Y'all talk about some you know, we don't have no respect for the black woman. You disrespect yourself. You promote yourself in a disrespectful light, because they had that GTA 6 trailer, and they had black women twerking in the trailer, and black women were like, oh, y'all always presenting us in a negative light, complaining about it and shit. But this is how y'all bitches act. Y'all the only bitches out of all of the nations on the earth that in any event at any time you'll just start twerking your ass around.
Right. And then if Jake speaks up like you say you want him to do, then you say, well, you're trying to police black women's bodies. What the listen, let me put this precept real quick. This is 2 Peter 3:3. It says, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days scoffers, walking there after their own lusts, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. So our people are going to be the main ones talking shit, like the brother spoke about the black woman talking about, you know, y'all present us in this type of way. Did you know that the so-called black woman there's a pitch where they're trying to be their own race? Did y'all know that? They're trying to, the black woman is trying to separate herself from the so-called black man, right? And she wants to be classified as her own race.
The fuck?
You know, the men of the other nations are looking at that laughing. As well they should.
Right.
as well they should. And I'm bringing this up because this generation is such that it's so disrespectful to the root that the woman doesn't respect being a woman, the child doesn't respect being a child, the man doesn't respect being a man, and everything else that's built upon the nuclear family has been torn to shreds. So now, what are you going to do in a society with that, like that?
Throw that shit out. You gotta throw that shit out, and that's what the Lord He getting ready to do. Cause this society, you know, and its ideals is straight hot garbage. It's a dumpster fire. You gotta throw this whole shit out because it's been too corrupted. You know what I mean?
That's right. Yep. Verse 5 it says, "For this they willingly are ignorant of that. By the word of the Most High, the heavens were of old, and the earth standing out of the water and in the water." It says, "Whereby the world that then was being overflowed with water perished." They didn't realize this back then. They were talking shit to Noah. Think about it. Noah was prophesying for over 100 years. "Oh, Noah, you tripping. Oh, you, man, listen, man. Where's the rain at, Noah?" You know how Jake is. Jake is creative with that scoffing, you know? "Oh, you know, yo, Noah, oh, is that Noah out there screaming again? Oh, what is he screaming about? Oh, it's the same shit 50 years ago?" Right? Them same children, they're back today, man. They're back today doing the same shit they did back then against Noah the prophet. They're back doing the same thing, and we're spiritually building that ark, that third temple.
That's true, cause you see them niggas, you know, in New York, you be on the bus or whatever, right, or the train or whatever, and then like 4, 5, 6 of them little niggas get off of school, and they all get on the bus, and they fucking make the bus mad loud, mad. They ain't got no fucking courtesy. You talking about courtesy? These niggas are little animals, little monsters.
Right.
I ain't like that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And them niggas be fighting in the back of the bus and shit. Be punching. They'll run up on random people and punch them in the face. Called the knockout game, and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? And ain't no judgment. You know what you get sent to a juvenile center? They got this shit. These niggas in the hood, they be recruiting niggas at 7 years old to go kill niggas and shit. These little niggas, they be having murders on their belt by the age of 14.
Well, it showed it in that show, you brothers, The Wire, right? How did Omar die? It wasn't by some regular dude. You know what I'm saying? It was by a little street nigga. Little young nigga holding the gun, blue, you know, for you brothers that know The Wire, right? Omar was just standing in line for to buy some lottery tickets, man. Got his head blown away by a little young nigga, man.
Right, and they recruit the youth that don't have no fathers, that don't have no guidance and shit to go out there and do some fuck shit, man. They know what the fuck they doing. Them niggas that be doing that. Yep. But the Lord gonna destroy all of that shit, man. It's like
I got precept real quick for you now. This is Matthew 24:32. Now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender and putteth forth leaves, ye know that the summer is nigh. So likewise, ye, when ye shall see all these things, that know that it is near, even at the doors. Verily I say unto you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark.
That's right.
And knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be.
That's right. So, you know, they're going to continue to carry on with their madness, man. Because in this society, anything goes. Anything goes. There's nothing nowhere. If somebody said this is not right, somebody going to come out and rebuttal it. Even you could be completely righteous in your stance towards that shit. Somebody going to come rebuttal it. Well, that's hate. Or, no, I don't think and all this other bull. The Lord gonna cut all that shit out. It ain't gonna be no conversation, no back and forth, no rebuttal. It's gonna be straight judgment, man.
Right, that's right. It's needed too.
Cause you this new generation, you tell them some shit. Hey, go over there and clean up that goddamn room. You always telling me to clean up. I cleaned it up already. I did it already. No, you didn't. And then now you going back and forth with a child, bro. Mm-hmm. That's supposed to be. You supposed to slam that motherfucker.
I wasn't even a dad. Like my granddad, the last of the old school. You know what I'm saying? You know they had them thick. Y'all brothers that's old enough. You know them thick ass glasses or whatever. And my granddad would look out the corner of his eye if you said some shit back to him. Like he would like go in there cleaning it. He wouldn't even turn his whole head. He just look outside his side. Right? Listen, you felt that energy. You didn't want that. I don't want it. Yo, listen, he go to it's in the South, y'all brothers know. My granddad had a collection of guns right over his head. So if some shit go down, nigga, he got a fortress in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? So you go in that room and you be like, hey, granddad, you know what I mean? Like, oh, grandson, how you doing? He's just greeting you, But if you a little bad, my mom be like, oh, you know what he did the other day, da-da-da. You know what I'm saying? You like, fuck, you get quiet now.
Yeah. It's on now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're not supposed to play with these kids, man. You got a lot of leniency going on amongst these parents and shit. So I ain't gonna hit my kid. I ain't gonna beat my kid. I can my talking to them is enough. It's other bullshit, man. That shit is off, man. You got this. We supposed to discipline, but in Esau society, you can't really do it. That's why the Lord gonna destroy this goddamn place, man. And all you little niggas, y'all know what y'all doing is fucked up. Y'all just abusing the power, the authority that the so-called white man gave you in this world, man. You gonna catch it. You gonna catch it, man.
It's only for a little bit longer, though. You don't got as much time as you think you do. Honeycomb, Brazy, all these. Hey, look, just so you understand, the Lord loves killing rappers. I just wanted you to know that. Okay, he got a body count that's outrageous and growing every day. Okay, so listen, your favorite rapper. Your favorite, singer, your favorite R&B artist, your favorite group, your favorite football team, your favorite owner, all that shit's gonna go out the window, you know what I'm saying? Because all disrespect will be dealt with accordingly. And if you don't believe us, well, just go read the Old Testament. The Lord will tell you what time it is in that, man. They call him Alashijah, demon-like power. That's the God we serve, right? All right, Salaki, that's all I had to say.
Yeah, these niggas is fucking destroyed. I'm gonna read this nigga lyrics real quick. It says, no, I'm a real nigga. I came straight off the slave ship. I'm blowing gas. I need water bottle. I think I'm dehydrated. I can't lie. I hate slavery. But it's hard to be racist. All these white faces. I'm talking blue cheese. You didn't see at the store. This nigga, these niggas are destroyed, man. They just be talking bullshit, man. But this is who these little niggas we was talking like the NBA Youngboy. A lot of them young niggas like that guy, and he's a straight up demon.
Or a blue face. Like NBA Youngboy was the first iteration. Him and X Tentacion was one of the first iterations of when I knew things were changing. I was like, "What is this?" You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is this? What is Esau up to?
Little Uzi Vert, little Uzi Vert and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is getting bad now. These emo thugs, niggas, Little Yachty, niggas painting their fingernails and shit. Drake right there with them niggas. That's why I never liked that nigga, man. I was like something weird about that nigga, man. That nigga weird.
Emo thugs.
Yeah, but you see what's going on.
All right.
That's pretty much it, man. I'm just the Lord getting ready to bring judgment to these youth.
And
you know what I'm saying?
It's needed though. It's needed. It's not just gonna happen. It's needed because people need to. There needs to be a return to. Okay, this is what happens when you're. Because look, people used to get judged for being stupid, bro. Stupidity was a thing that was outlawed in a righteous society. Stupidity now is celebrated.
Yeah.
It's celebrated to be a fucking idiot that don't know nothing.
Yep. Yep. Esau. It's funny because, Esau hates Jake, and you being stupid is put you at a disadvantage. Cause there was this nigga, he was, he's making a TikTok video dancing in the middle of some lobby doing some shit. And this Edomite, he'd come up to him, he getting in front of the camera, bothering him and shit. Then the nigga moved the camera back to doing his little dance and shit. And Edomite get back in front of the camera. And he grabbed the camera like, why you on my dick and shit? That's what the guy said that was dancing and the Edomite was getting. But Esau He ain't with the foolishness. You playing, you dancing and shit in his kingdom. That nigga don't like you at all.
Way too much. Yo, listen, that movie Leave the World Behind has created a buzz. We already been told you what time it is, though. Yo, there's a documentary, all right, where it was a lot of Jakes with bullet holes, and you know what I mean, during Katrina. Okay, all of them didn't drown. I'm just putting it out there. I'm just saying, go watch that documentary. Spike Lee did.
Right.
Okay. About Katrina, man. A lot of old fellas are like, man, I've been neighbors with him for 20 years. He pulled a gun on me. Yeah. What you think's gonna happen now? All you young niggas, that's just my little white homie.
That's my bro, or whatever.
Yo,
even amongst your own fucking people, you gonna have savages out there trying to get you, man, trying to take you out. You really ain't got no fucking friends. Them people that you go to school with, or them ain't your fucking friends, man. You find that shit out when you get older. My dad always used to tell me that shit. He's like, yo, I'd be like, yo, I was at my friend's house. He's like, you ain't got no friends.
And it's true.
You ain't got no friends. And I was like, what you mean? I got friends or whatever. Years later, you find out you really don't got no fucking friends. Them niggas was frauds, man. All you got is your Alba Shimmy Al Shai, man, at the end of the day. That's all you need. Yeah. You need your Alba Shimmy Al Shai. You don't need them niggas. You don't need them niggas, man. Right. It's okay to be different, man. You ain't got to follow the crowd. You got that scripture where it says, folly is saying great dignity. Yeah. You don't have to follow the crowd, man. The scripture says that follow not a multitude to do evil. Follow not a multitude to do evil. So just because everybody's reveling and it's cool, we all went through that peer pressure shit. It's the end thing to be a demon, to smoke weed and shit, man. Nah, man, you don't need to smoke no fucking weed, man. You don't need no fucking weed, man. Somebody just left.
Real.
You don't need to smoke no weed, man. You ain't gotta fit in with the Joneses. It's okay to be different, man. Right. We different, man. We separated ourselves from this world, man.
Right. This is Ecclesiastes 10:6. It says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in a low place.
And we're the rich, man. Sitting in that low place, man. But the foolishness that you're talking about, that shit is heavily promoted. Mm-hmm. Fucking commercials about Doritos and shit. Nigga talk about, ooh, Doritos.
Right.
Nigga got his hands full of cheese and shit.
Niggas, it's like, I just want to say, niggas would watch the Super Bowl just to watch the commercial. You seen that new commercial, son?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah, folly.
What the fuck?
All of those Super Bowl commercials is straight folly. And they paid millions and millions of dollars for that little 30-second, 1 minute commercial clip.
Right.
Shit is crazy.
Man, let's read it again. This is Ecclesiastes 10:6. Folly is set in great dignity. Okay? Great dignity. Hey, what does dignity mean, right? Let's look up that word dignity. Fuck it. We're here. Well, shit. Why not? Okay? Uh-huh. Dignity. Bible dictionary. It says the state or quality of being worthy of honor or respect.
Wow. They respect foolishness. They respect foolishness. They don't respect what we do.
Right.
They'll walk right past you and step on your signs. Where it's major traffic and shit. They might even walk between your cameras sometimes. You know what I mean? They don't respect what we do, but they respect dumb shit. Nigga go out there and make a whole circle. Clap, everybody, clap. We gonna do some flips and shit. Everybody start standing around and shit. All right. Nigga out there doing a magic trick, right? Everybody like, oh. Everybody making a circle and shit. Everybody start looking, because when you go to these major cities, you got them street performers and shit. And everybody be lined up like a bunch of fucking, like a bunch of sheep and shit, he gonna do a front flip, And fuck all that shit, man. But then they walk right past the prophets, man.
Here's the definition again. It says the state or quality of being worthy of honor or respect. It says a sense of pride in oneself, self-respect. So these people, let's look at the word folly. Look at the word folly. Shit, we already here. Okay? Fuck it. Right? Bible dictionary. A lack of good sense. So you got a lack of good sense and you're proud in it.
Yeah.
You have what does dignity mean? Okay. Being shit, let's look it up again. It's not good. It says the state or quality of being worthy of honor or respect. So you looking at, like the brother said, stupidity is set at great dignity, according to Ecclesiastes 10:6. So there's a thing that there's a currency for this type of behavior.
Yeah.
You know, I can be look at we talk about Suki Stankiana. That's folly set in great dignity.
Yeah, all of those bitches that they put up there as the leaders of Jake, or as the the example, man, that's all folly, man. Cause it ain't like they over there. They ain't gonna motherfucking put like, this is all folly too, but like a more productive woman, like, you know what I'm saying, a lawyer, doctor, whatever. That shit ain't the thing. It's put a stank ass bitch up there that don't have no self-respect.
Folly, a lack of good sense, foolishness. So let's put up a bitch named Sexy Red, and she looks like she drugged out of her fucking mind, but she pregnant with a child, right? Twerking on a fucking stage, in front of a bunch of other stank ass hoes too.
Jake is participating in his own minstrel show.
Oh my goodness.
His own minstrel show.
Blackface.
Yeah, he's blackfacing himself for money in front of these nations. And poisoning his own people, man, with that degenerate ass motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, lifestyle or whatever, man. Jake is nothing but he's not looked at as no lord or no king.
And he's being funded for it, bro. It's not just that he's doing it. Because every king, every nation, every so-called race has a bunch of goddamn, degenerates.
Yeah.
Right? But the difference for us is that our degenerates are being funded.
Yeah.
They're being funded to be those degenerates that they are, man. Okay? That's why they gotta be destroyed.
Lets you know how powerful Jake is, though, too. The fact that they would actually even, fund them to motherfucking, shift us, you know what I mean, into that lane. That's how you know we're the people, man. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Praise the lesson was edifying. All praise going on to Yahweh Shem Al Shai, by Shem Kakadash. Shalom.